Hey guys, Griffin CNC here. I wanted to go over something. I think I'm going to make this video public because I think it'll help people in general, especially the woodworking scene in general. Even if you're not into CNC or don't have a CNC, this will be helpful because I've looked myself online and haven't found any real solutions explicitly naming what you need, but there's a general frustration online, in particular, Amazon reviews regarding aftermarket parts not connecting up to Ridgid hose systems. This is an upgrade hose for Ridgid. This is the standard hose. But a lot of the stuff, in particular the Y pipes, which I think everybody would like to use, blast gates. This is a Rockler hose. It's actually a very nice hose for like a sander. But this stuff just doesn't fit. In this case, this one will fit directly into the vacuum, but that's not always conducive to what you're doing. But there is a solution to connect some of this stuff up. In fact, nearly all of it. And you're going to need two different things, and they're from two different sources. The first thing you're going to need is this 2.5-inch coupling from Rockler. And you're probably going to want to buy a bunch of these in addition to the other part. Sometimes you'll just need one of each to connect to something. Other times you're going to need this plus the adapter on both ends to connect. The other thing you're going to use is this piece, and this is from Ridgid. And I'll show you in a minute on the website where you're going to find that. Unfortunately, it comes in a set, so you're going to pay a little more. You're probably going to need more of these than you are of this. These are pretty cheap, I think. So this piece is from Ridgid, and this piece is from Rockler. And this piece fits into the coupling from Rockler and will connect to your hose. And for example, the Y pipe, which I think is the most popular source of angst, it'll connect nice and snug, no clamps needed, and you'll now be able to connect to your Ridgid hoses. In other cases, for example, this Rockler hose doesn't fit that way. It will fit that way. So you'll need another one of these on this end to connect to the Ridgid hose. You know, this part will not fit to a Ridgid hose in and of itself. You need that adapter. So in something like this, you're going to need two pieces, one on each end. It also works with the blast gate, the plastic blast gate. Nice and snug. You won't need a clamp or anything. It does not fit well on this, and I've found the reason is with the metal blast gate. I think this one's from Rockler. This ridge in here, essentially this flange on the blast gate isn't long enough, so it bottoms out on this ridge in the adapter before it can get tight. So it'll work, but it's not the tightest fit, just to keep in mind. But the plastic one is a nice snug fit. And I believe that's from Rockler. Don't quote me on that. It could be from somewhere on Amazon or something. So I think the Y pipe is the most popular, most desired thing to hook up to your hoses, and it's been a frustration trying to figure out what works, but that's what's going to work. So let's go look at the website and see what you're going to need here. That is going to be the 3-piece hose diameter adapter kit, and in particular it's going to be that second thing here, hose to hose adapter, connects two 2.5-inch hoses, quote unquote, for extended reach. So that's this piece here, and like I said, unfortunately it's $9 a crack. So get ready to fork out some bucks if you're hooking up a lot of extra stuff to your system. Some of you might have spotted this piece. This is actually from Ridgid. It comes from one of their chop saws. Pretty much the reason I bought the chop saw, because it lets me put it right up against the wall, and you know, I can connect to the hose and still get good suction at a right angle right up to the wall. You can buy these, you can buy these online through e-replacement parts. They're very helpful because you can, for example, I got my dust deputy here. Let's just see what e-replacement parts number is. D6618. Ridgid dust guide elbow. And they're helpful, you know, in this case I got my dust deputy in the corner here, and that right angle makes it nice to, you know, get a hose right up close to the wall. So I hope this video helps, and good luck.